I always think it's extremely confusing when I see companies make the same mistakes over and over again. Because I think to myself, oh, if you see someone else make a mistake, it goes extremely bad for them, you should take that as a learning experience and try not to do the same thing that they did because you saw it went extremely bad. But I guess that's not the case if you're an extremely big tech company and you're just way too big to fail. Like Microsoft, the people who we are talking about today, because we ended up learning that they want to add ads to Windows 11. Absolutely amazing idea that no one is going to be extremely angry about, which is obviously me trying my hardest to be funny, but it's probably not working. No one wants this. Not so long ago, the brand new Windows 11 update ended up entering beta, and in this little test, they're adding a brand new recommendation section, and this is basically just the advertisement section, because now they are going to be placing ads over there, which is an extremely dirty decision because back then this actually used to show apps that you use. But now instead of that is going to be a way for them to show ads to you. And here's a photo of it right here. Now obviously this is an extremely bad decision, which I do not like at all. Having Windows is already something extremely expensive, especially if you're like most people and you buy a Windows activation key because you don't want to deal with the watermark on your screen basically 24/7 if you don't own one. You already gave Microsoft like $70 or $100. So you basically already paid them, and now them trying to find more way to make money out of you is something absolutely insane. Now I know every single time when companies make decisions like this, you'll always see people bring up like the same excuses. One is always being, well, they're a private company, they can do whatever they want, which is true, but that doesn't mean it's right. I'm sorry if this is absolutely crazy take, but I don't want Microsoft pushing ads down my throat when I'm just trying to use the PC that I already paid for. I think that's just something extremely dirty. And then the second thing that tons of people always say is that this is why you should go and use Linux. But here's the thing, that's probably not going to happen for two reasons. One, Linux is still extremely confusing to just the average person, and if you're a hardcore Linux fan watching this video, you don't have to make up excuses. Okay, I know. I have used PCs that have Linux on it, okay? It can be extremely confusing if you're just like the average everyday Windows user. It can be something very hard to adapt to. This is something that I should have probably talked about earlier, but I'm just gonna bring it up now. It looks like if you do have your Windows activated, you are still going to get these ads if you have this Windows 11 update installed. You already gave Microsoft money and they still want to push ads down your throat. But this story does have one good thing about it, and that is there's a setting to completely take this feature off, and this is how you activate it right now if you have this Windows 11 update installed. Now I'm pretty sure they ended up doing this because they know that people will hate this and try to find a way to get rid of the advertisements, so it looks like they just decided to do it themselves. But this still doesn't make this decision extremely good, because something that I think a lot of people know is that default settings are something extremely important. Most people do not go out of their way to change it, so Microsoft already know that if they have the recommendation system on defaultly, most Windows users probably aren't going to take it off, and they're going to be able to see the ads for an extremely long time until they learn they can actually take it off, which is just something extremely dirty. This is just a terrible decision. I hope Microsoft doesn't go through with this because this is still in beta, but let's be honest, they most likely are going to pass this update when they're done testing it and release it to all Windows 11. So yeah, common Microsoft L. Anyway, that's it. I'm done complaining. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.